little chaotic. I just had to move the truck and park it because I was in somebody's spot. I did run out of one of my ornaments. I almost ran out of a second one. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Desiree, mom of 3 and the owner and maker behind The Handmade Mom. This week we are going into another market vlog. This is my second to last one that is currently scheduled for the rest of the season. So really looking forward to this one. It's supposed to be a larger event here at the Tobin Center in San Antonio, and so I'm really excited about this one. It seems to be a really big market. I did find my spot. We actually already unloaded the truck because it's a little chaotic in unloading and like people parking and driving through, and like it's a thing. Anyways, so we already unloaded. I'm not sure how I feel about my spot. I'm kind of like at the end of my section next to like the barricades, so I don't know how I feel about that, but we'll see. I am right next to the so we are right over the Riverwalk, and there is like a staircase right behind me, so the entrance to the staircase is like a one vendor down, something like that. So that may be a good thing, I don't know. So we will see. I don't know where the rest of the market is. We'll have to find that later, but I need to go and get back to my husband. We actually need to start setting up. I just had to move the truck and park it because I was in somebody's spot, so we're gonna go do that, and I will check in with you guys a little later.
Saw your silhouette in the backlight. Swear we could have met in a past life. Treating every night like the last time, so I end all my days with you. Yeah, we should share a backseat in a taxi to get home. No need for either of us at this point to sleep alone, 'cause I don't like in
Hey y'all, hopefully you can hear me. There's carolers that just started singing, but it is 11:18. We have already started. We've been a little over an hour in, and it's actually been pretty busy. I was a little bit worried, so we'll see how the rest of the day goes, but I'm literally at the end of one of these aisles. I don't even know how the rest of this market is laid out. It is pretty big, but we're at the end right next to the barricades. So I wasn't sure how that was going to go, but we've had 10 total sales so far, and it's been going really good. We did have to put away the glass ornaments. I did bring those out. I learned how to do those. We'll talk about those more later, but I learned how to do them. I was like, oh cool, we're going to add them to this. They're very popular this year, and the laser is just not cooperating with me, so we'll have to just take orders for those, but that's totally okay. Otherwise, everything else is going really good, so we will do another check-in a little bit later.
I wonder if I changed my number, would you wanna know? It's the coldest kind of comfort that we could talk, but we don't. We spent summer swimming in a sunset haze, technicolor, crazy how fast it fades. Can't call you up when it's late at night, can't call it love, but at least we tried. Can't call you a friend when I'm in my head on a downhill dive. Can't call you cruel for changing your mind. I still can't call it a waste of time. I don't know what to call you if I can't call you mine. Is it miscommunication? Silence in between. One more awkward conversation where we don't say what we mean. We've been distant, waiting on the ice to break. Can we fix this if we get out of our own way? Can't call you up when it's late at night, can't call it love, but at least we tried. Can't call you a friend when I'm in my head on a downhill dive. Can't call you cruel for changing your mind. I still can't call it a waste of time. I don't know what to call you if I can't call you mine. Can't call you up when it's late at night, can't call it love, but at least we try. Can't call you a friend when I'm in my head on a downhill dive. Can't call you cruel for changing your mind. I still can't call it a waste of time. I don't know what to call you if I can't call you mine.
Show you guys my lunch. We just went with some tacos, rice, and beans, and then weird combo, I know, but hot chocolate.
Nights looking like a good time. You caught my eye, hoping you could be mine. After a while, I was melting in your hands. You're turning up the heat in here. The way you dance, gotta take a deep breath. Left to right, no one can even compare. You on the floor and now you're working on my heart. Gotta take you away from here. Settle for second, cause no one's directing my eyes off you tonight. You whisper in my ear, we're getting out of here, because you know I love it when you talk like that. I love it when you talk like that.
So we are actually at the end of the market. It was pretty busy. You guys saw some clips of like the booth and then the walkways, and I think I took you around when it was pretty busy at the actual market. So I think we had a couple of lulls, but for the most part it was pretty go with stuff, and especially the laser. So we did really good. I didn't know what to expect. This is the first time we've done this market, and it was really good. So I'm so pleased. We will definitely be doing this one again next year. But yeah, so we're actually starting to break down already, and we're gonna go home, pick up the kiddos, actually go pick up the kiddos, then go home. But yeah, we'll talk about some more stuff. I did run out of one of my ornaments. I almost ran out of a second one. And yeah, it was really good. So very pleased. And now we have one more market left for the season. I don't know that I'll add any more. We'll see. Depends on how I feel when I find them, but yeah, right now we just have one more left, so I'm very glad that this was how it's kind of ending off my market season. So we will chat a little bit later and kind of go over more specifics on how the day went. All right, y'all, we made it to the end of the video. It is now time to sit down and do our recap, little chat about the market. So again, this is another one that we are recording a little bit later, but looking back on the market, it was a really good event. I honestly didn't know what to expect. I think I mentioned it earlier in the video, but I wasn't sure what to expect because it was the first time that I had been to this market. I had never even been as a shopper. It was just one that I decided to just go for and try because of where it was located and who was hosting it. The company that was hosting it, I don't know if company or business or whatever, that was hosting it it's a place where a lot of people frequent for various different events all throughout the year. And so I felt like it was a very well-known place. So I just decided to give it a try. So I didn't really know what to expect going into things. And then especially when I got there and I saw where my spot was, I was super duper nervous that it was going to be just a complete flop because like I said, was like 2 booths down from the barricade, I think. So after walking through the market, I realized kind of the layout, and it's just kind of all spread out throughout their whole area that they had. And so like it almost felt like there was like a center, kind of like a spider, like a center, and then there was like branches where, you know, each of the vendors were. So I was down obviously one of those like aisles or branches or whatever you want to call it, towards the end of that. And so I didn't know if people were going to walk down that way or even think to go that way. Luckily they did, and it turned out so great. I am definitely 100% going to be doing this market again next year. I am so pleased with how this event went. I actually did sell out and almost sell out of a couple of things. So I did sell out of the gingerbread personalized ornaments, and I almost sold out. I think I had like 1 left of the girl gingerbread ornaments, which was absolutely amazing. Like, I was definitely not expecting that. I didn't prep too much because I didn't know, again, what to expect, and I didn't want to over prep and then just have a bunch of excess after the market season, because I only have one more event after this one. So yeah, I didn't really prep too much, and actually I probably should have prepped a little bit more, but that's okay. Now I know. Next year I'm going to be prepping a lot more, and I'm going to try out some other events. They have various different ones throughout the year. I just happened to find this one on actually Facebook. The events page is how I found this one. So I'm probably going to try some of their other events throughout the year and just see how those go. But yeah, it was so great. It was constantly busy. I think there was only like a couple of lulls where it kind of chilled out for a little bit. Although I did run into one issue with an item that I took for personalization. It's not a big deal because it was something I decided to add last minute because I figured out how to do it. And that was personalized glass ornaments. I tried to do these glass ornaments, which I did them at home. I did multiple tests and they worked just fine. So I don't know what happened outdoors. There's a lot of factors that could have played into that, obviously, but it would not engrave very well on the bottom of the image. And so when I would go to clean it off to kind of like make it look nice and crisp, it just was not coming off, and I had to actually do quite a bit of rubbing, and I was just afraid to break the ornaments. So I just decided to just nix it. Again, it was something I added last minute, so I'm not like super devastated by it. It was more of just like, oh dang it, that would have been cool. So yeah, there was that. Also, my husband was with me. Obviously you guys saw him there, but he was with me, and we did have that false fire alarm go off, which I mentioned in another market vlog, so I will link that for you guys. We did have that fire alarm go off. Again, it was a false alarm because I was standing right there and there was no fire. And so my husband looked it up. We were able to disable that, so that way when we are outdoors and the sun and all of that, it's not making the laser think that there is a fire. We did turn the fire alarm back on when we came home. So this market did happen to be on Small Business Saturday, so I don't know if that might have impacted people making more purchases at this event, but it was really interesting to see that my sales, I actually made almost as much as I did at the showcase for what I made that whole weekend. I made almost as much. I think I was just a little bit shy of that same amount in one day. So I don't know if that played a factor being on Small Business Saturday. It was a really nice day out as well, so maybe that enticed people to come out more. So I'm interested to see how next year goes. I don't know what weekend it's gonna fall on yet, but I'm curious to see if it is just as busy and if it is just as many sales happening. So yeah, that is the recap for this market. I am excited about it, looking forward to it for next year, and looking forward to trying out some other ones that they have as well. But that is going to be it for this video. We're going to go ahead and end it here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. It helps out me and my channel so much. Also, if you enjoy seeing behind the scenes content of how I run my small business, as well as be a mom and a wife and soon to be a working sign language interpreter, then be sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications so you don't miss any of my future uploads. All right, y'all, so we will see you in the next one. Bye.